Either you are in, Christopher, or you are out, and you stick by my bloody side, man. Not really the best Tony Soprano impersonation here on the channel, but we do have a video, and we're looking at the episode D Girl, where Christopher tries to explore the movie business, runs into a girl called Amy, which is his cousin's girl, and he ends up fucking her, which is just a bit weird for Christopher to job out like that. And I mean, she's not even that attractive. I mean, look at Adriana's like a 9, a 10. Amy's about a 6. That's just how the world works there. I mean, I don't understand the obsession here with Christopher jobbing out. But I mean, I know you could say, well, he's trying to get into the movie business, but Tony does give him the ultimatum, guys. He does say at the end of the episode that he's sick of Christopher going on these like mini hiatuses and just not appearing for him because, of course, he didn't turn up for AJ's confirmation. He did turn up at the house, so Tony gives him this. Chris then goes outside, he lights a cigarette, he thinks about it. Big Sal's upstairs, he's greeting about the potential of the secret of him being a rat. Comes out. I feel sorry for Big Sal, I really do, but what's for Christopher? Christopher just doesn't really know what he's at. If I'm being honest, he just doesn't really have a Scooby Snack what he's at. But we're looking at today. What if Christopher Moltisanti left, and what would it have meant for everybody? Well, if Christopher Moltisanti left, Adrianna wouldn't have ratted. So there's a big plus there. They would have no reason to go after Adrianna. For those simple reasons. So that would have been pretty intriguing, seeing how that would have happened. Of course, we would never have had like Adrianna giving up some bits of information and then eventually being snuffed out by Tony, and then eventually Silvio would shoot her in the back of the head as she scampered through the forest on all fours. Adrianna on all fours, that's a good image. But anyway, Christopher, so that would have wrapped up that. As for him, we've seen him, like, even in the episode where him and Adrianna are going to run away, he got to the petrol station and he saw the life of this father who was with his family. And Christopher realised at this point here and then that that wasn't for him. So if he doesn't have the mob life, yeah, he could have went and did movies, but realistically, I feel like the whole gimmick that he was connected with the mob was the only reason any of these people were interested in him. And that happens throughout the series. So I'm not expecting an awful lot here for big Christopher. If he did leave, I feel like any career that he could have had in music, we've seen he delved into in season 1, anything to do with filming, we see throughout the rest of the series. I know he does get his movie, but like I say, that's basically just due to his part in the mafia, the DeMille crime family, my friend. So yeah, I think Christopher would have hated his life, and I wouldn't have been surprised if he put a gun in his mouth and pulled the trigger. He wouldn't have had enough money to deal with his heroin addiction, that's for sure. And that's it. Like, if he leaves, I mean, he's losing out on a lot of money. I mean, what would Tony have done? Would Tony have slapped his hairline clean off him? Who knows, guys? But anyway, leave your thoughts down below. That's what would have happened if Christopher left. Adrianna would still be alive. And Chris, well, Chris would just be doing what Chris does. Heroin, meth, whatever, gear he could get his hands on.